So, backstory. Been fishing baits a long time. Been testing baits, helping with the production of big baits, and obsessed with fishing, as you all know. And I've always wanted to create my own baits, but never had the time. Always tattooing, raising kids, and whatnot. And anyways, 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to make my own baits one day. 27 concepts later, I finally came up with what I'm going to call Project Grumpy Gill. As you can tell, it looks like my Grumpy Bass art, or my art in general. And for some reason, you know, I designed, like I said, this is a 27 concept. I designed some other baits that are a little bit more aerodynamic, a little bit more JDM looking. And I mean, I like them. I might still build those, but at the end of the day, I thought to myself, why not build something that looks like something I drew? Like, why not bring drawings like Grumpy Bass or like this Grumpy Gill that I'm doing? Why not bring something that you can obviously tell that I drew that to life, right? First day, what did I learn? I learned that this is a lot of work, like an extremely a lot of work. I spent a total of 6 hours today on this just to get my shape down, as you can see. I mean, I can visually see what I want to do, but the technique to get it to this shape, I did okay today. You know, that's the profile so far. It's still going to change a lot because it will eventually have all these grooves like my drawing. The gill plates will come in, the belly will pop a little bit more. I need to put another belly indentation here. But for today, I really wanted to focus on getting the general shape of what I was doing, you know. And 6 hours later, that's what I got. So, wow. Yeah, a lot of work. A lot of grinding it down. It's almost like graffiti where you like start with like a base layer and you build it and you build it and you build it and you build it. This is kind of very similar. The rest of the hours was sanding it down and slowly getting the shape and looking at it and visualizing it and trying to make it as geometrical as possible. Basswood is extremely easy to carve and sand. So is the Bondo, as you see in the back. I'm fixing this tail. I want to bulge it up a little bit and I need to put my little big grooves in it. But that's it, guys. Day one, bait building has officially begun. First project is going to be Grumpy Gill. And Grumpy Gill will be a series of first wakes, because I love wakes. And then we will make also a glide out of this. Testing will begin a lot further down the line. Next step will be I'm going to get some wood. I'm going to carve it, practice carving latent indentions, because I really want to do like Grumpy Bass has a lot of indentions here where there's kind of like bulgy eyes, bulgy cheeks and whatnot. And I'm going to practice trying to learn to like actually create those bulges so that when you see these pockets of the design, I really, really wanted to capture my drawing. When you see the bait, it's not just going to be round up here like it is right now. Like I said, this is a basic shape. It's going to have the little indentions of the eyes and the nose and the mouth and the structure of all that. Really focusing on how this water comes off the back and then kind of disperses. So I really wanted to capture the water very aerodynamic in the beginning and then hug the bait. And then as it gets to the back, the belly, what I'm imagining, the belly and the grooves back here is going to help push the water out more to create a more bigger water displacement presence, especially when it's a glide. You know, that water displacement is what really gets the fish to come to the bait. So a lot of crazy things going on in my mind that I'm thinking about as far as like not just the shape of the bait, but certain things that are going to be on the bait, like the cheeks are also going to push water off of it. Just little small details like that to help disperse as much water displacement as I can. to get the fish to, at least in my mind, I'm assuming or imagining, to get the fish to come up and see the bait, because they're feeling so much vibration through their lateral line. So anyways, day 1, bait making. I don't have a fancy name. It's just going to be GT Swimbaits. My initials. I tried to think of a name, it didn't work. So that's all you guys get from me. GT Swimbaits. Alright? Let the saga continue. Day 2. Later.